We're pure potentiality. We are unbound, open and free. So when I say we, I don't mean the limited self, the self that's been created from feeling separate, feeling that it's got to survive, that it's got this life and it's got to control and manage itself. What I mean is the essence of who you are is just life. And life manifests itself in millions of ways, in ways we can't even imagine. So it's to feel into that expression of who you are. It's to feel into that pure potential of what's here already when we don't pick up the limited mind. What's here? There's just pure potential. Life doesn't mind that it's limited. Life's happy because it just is. So it's happy for it to be expressed in any way, just expresses. And it's as if we've been given this chance to express on an individual level, appearing individual. So how do you want your expression to be? Limited and bound and feeling small and contracted, or whatever you want it to be. Loving, kind, just unlimited potential. Whatever your expression wants to create. So because it's life that's creating, it's not a person that's creating. It's life's creating through a person, but we tend to put a filter over the top and limit that potential. So, you know, today for me this morning, I was doing an exercise of, it wasn't really an exercise, it was just spontaneously happening. I was just aware of awareness. So we're all aware now. When you're looking at this video, you're aware. Nobody isn't aware. And you're aware that you're aware. So that's awareness, aware of itself. So it's prior to the mind. So this is something you've got to feel into, not think your way into, because it sort of makes the mind scramble a bit because it doesn't get it. So while this awareness, aware of itself was happening, spontaneously in my body, I sort of just closed my eyes and it was as if it was just rotating in on itself. Awareness, aware of awareness. So you're aware and you're aware that you're aware. So it's the self folding in on itself. Awareness, aware of awareness. Awareness, aware of awareness. So it was creating this sort of vortex. And the more I stayed with this folding in on myself, the self, not a separate person, just life folding in on itself. It's as if it was creating momentum. And then out of this momentum, this sort of idea to do this video on pure potential came. And it's almost like it was a force. I couldn't stop it. It's just, you know, and the mind-made self, the personality of Colette, was like, we can't go on there rambling on about pure potential. But that would be limiting. I would pick up the limiting beliefs. And what I'm saying is this vortex of pure potentiality is spinning. And you can just stay with that. And then any limited beliefs fly off. It's as if it's like self-cleaning. It's just awareness, aware of itself. Life, aware of life. So much that any of the limited beliefs are just cleansed away. So it's just life, seeing life over and over again. So that's the potential of life over and over again until it's a spinning vortex. And it sort of reminds me of that Abraham Hicks sort of thing of that spinning vortex. Just that's the image I get, that, awareness, aware of itself. It's just spinning in on itself. And there's a momentum that's built. And I see, like children, when they played that game of skipping and you had to try and get ready to get into the to jump into the skipping rope. There's two people holding it and you're like waiting, ready to jump in. And I'm just inviting you to jump in now. Jump into the pure potentiality of this moment right here, right now. There's limiting beliefs and we don't have to pick them up. They can be there. They can be on the outside. They can just be spinning around. But once you're in that awareness, aware of itself, and the momentum and the pure potentiality of life, living life, unbridled, unbound, pure potentiality, they're insignificant, those limiting beliefs. So, you just open up to a whole other way of living. It's like your eyes are wide open and it's just like, wow, how does life want to live through this manifestation? And you are life. You're not the manifestation. That's a byproduct of life. You're everything. You're every manifested thing. So how can we be limited? Only if the mind, only if we believe what the mind's selling us. So it's to just be in this moment, in this field of awareness that's neutral and open and allows for whatever wants to be created. So it's like it's free will, but it's not free will of the person, it's free will of life. Flowers don't limit themselves. They don't think, oh, I better not shine so bright, I better not flower so bright. They just, ta-da! Their nature is not limiting itself. The lion's not saying, I better not run after that prey because I don't want my mate to feel left out. Oh, how we limit ourselves. So we're just a pure potentiality. And it's just to see that. And if I can help with the awareness, aware of awareness, because it's just turning in on itself. It's just life turning in on itself. So there's no chance of limitation because it's just life turning in on life, turning in on life. And it's like you create that momentum and then, creation is formed out of that. Unlimited limited creation instead of limited. We step out of that vortex of pure potentiality and we start limiting ourselves. We start saying, well, we better not do that. Oh, we shouldn't live. Life doesn't mind. It's pure potential. So that means potential for anything. We can resonate with anything. We can look at all the bad things in the world and resonate with them and get angry and join the denser vibration of anger and depression, and that shouldn't be happening. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not blaming anybody for any of that. Feeling like that. It's just that you once you tune in, you resonate at that level, and that's where you are. That's what you're getting. But it's to, what do we want to put out into the world? If you want a better world, don't join the pain. Show love, be that expression. Show compassion, not anger and fear. So, there's an intelligence that's born out of a higher vibration, life. Pure potential just keeps coming back to me. Life is radiating. It's intelligent. And it's not based in fear. It's based in expression, in full potential. Whereas, the separate self that feels bound and contracted is in fear. So its intelligence is in fear. It's survival mode. I'm going to protect myself, and in a way it limits itself because it's just got to hold on to everything and it's going to push everything else away because it's a threat and grasp onto something that it feels it might be benefit. You see how that's very contracted, and that's a limited potential, self-limiting. Anyway, I don't know whether this helps, but I just thought it's the new year. So I'd post something. Well, I have no choice. It's just, this is my expression of pure potentiality this morning. So I hope it helps. Thanks for watching.